We all have that one moment where we saw something in a kid's movie and it scared us as a kid. Something we look back on and wonder, why was that in a kid's movie? I have one such memory. The movie I'm talking about is called The Seventh Brother. It's an obscure animated film about a puppy who is accidentally left in the forest by his owner. Luckily, he is found by 6 rabbit siblings, who take him in and try to help him find his owner. Overall, it was a very light-hearted film and was completely family-friendly. Its targeted demographic was children 7 or younger, so I don't know why they decided to include the scene I'm talking about today. Before I talk about the scene, let me just say that I only ever watched this movie once, when I was about 4 or 5. And never watched it again because of this one scene. As the years went by, I chalked up my bad memory to just me having a nightmare after watching the movie, as there was nothing else in the film that was even remotely scary. A few weeks ago, I remembered the scene and decided to look up the movie to see if the scene was real or not. And to my genuine surprise, it was. Without further ado, let me present to you the scene that traumatized me as a child. In this scene, the bunnies are singing a song to the puppy about the forest when they decide to talk about the dangers of the woods. One of the rabbits tells Tiny, the dog, that things in the forest can hurt or even kill him. Then the rest of the rabbits start chanting about how danger is all around, as the lead bunny is in an all-black background. He slowly starts to become more demonic, and his smirk turns into an evil smile. He stares at the kids watching, nothing behind him but blackness. Let me play the clip uninterrupted for you.
He doesn't have the slightest idea about the danger. There's a lot of danger around. It can hurt you, or maybe even kill you. Danger's all around us, here to startle and confound us. Better stop and stay away. With claws that bite and fangs that bite, there's no escaping it tonight. Danger's all around. Danger's all around.
Can you imagine seeing this as a kid? I know it may not be super scary, but keep this in context. This was an upbeat, light-hearted film that had nothing else like this. Now, imagine being an unsuspecting kid and watching this movie before you went to bed. This scene comes out of nowhere and literally scarred me as a child. Y'all don't know how surreal this was for me. To think that it was all a dream and then to find out over a decade later that it was real. I really couldn't believe it. Anyways, sorry for the poor quality, but this was the only version of it I could find. If anything, the low quality only adds to the creepy factor. I know that scary things from obscure kids media is a really interesting subject for some people, and I hadn't really seen anyone talk about this scene. So please, feel free to share it with people you know who like stuff like this. If you have had a similar experience with a scene that scarred you as a kid, then share it in the comments below, and I might even review it in the future. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day.
Danger's all around us, here to startle and confound us.